EDC enthusiasts, I'm Daner. Welcome to the channel, Genetic Modified Viking. It is Tuesday. It's a little bit late in the afternoon here. I'm hoping to get this video posted so that it shows up on Tuesday versus on Wednesday. Tuesday. So it's Twosun Tuesday. We got two of them for you that we're going to review. One's a newer one. One's an older one. The one on top here is the TS219, and then we got the TS359. This being the newer one. Both really nice designs from Twosun. So let me switch to the top down, bunky up here to where we're at the table, and go from there. We're going to do the 219 first. This is a Jelly Jerry design. It is a flipper and a flicker, but it's pretty tough. I mean, I can't get in there with my fat fingers. I mean, I can, but man, it really gets in the way. Not doing it real well. It's more of a flipper. But this is a 3 5/8 inch compound flat grind, 14C, 28N. You can see that compound flat grind, kind of unique. I'm going to call that a modified clip point, just because it kind of ramps up here. It almost has that Persian feel to it. Not quite, but real close, because I don't know if it tips up from there or not. But anyway, it's 14C, 28N on bearings. It's 0.15 inch thick blade stock, 0.25 or 25 thousandths on the behind the edge. It is a titanium frame lock, scaled frame lock. It's not a bolster lock. This is one piece of metal. These are T8s, T6s, T8 on the pivot, T8 back here on the frame, and then on the carbon fiber scale here, that is T6s. Stonewash titanium backspacer, nice looking knife, good lock bar access. It has a late detent on the close, and I'll show you that. This is a 4.2 ounces. I just want to check real quick to make sure. I believe it's 4.2. Take a quick look. Yep, 4.2. Like I say, it's got late detent. You can see it here. I'm going to show this to you. Once you lift it up, and then there it is. That's the first spot. So it goes from here to here, and then it sticks right there, and then it hits another one right there. Look how late that is. I mean, that's barely to get to get past the first one, you're right there, and then to get past the second one is right there. Right? It's almost like a ramp. So it's got two stages. Once you get up past the tang, from the lock bar, there it is there, and then there's the second one, and look how far right there. So it's late. So you got to really kind of watch this when you're trying to close it to get past that second one. But that's that. That is the TS219 Jelly Jerry design. I really like this one. Not crazy about this single screw on the pocket clip. These are the kind that, the problem with these, and many of the Twosun designs, they do the same thing. There's no milled area in the frame for that pocket clip, so it's just the same shape, that kind of horseshoe shape into the carbon fiber, which means that when you grip it, that the folds of your hand, when you're really bearing down on it, is going to push that pocket clip that way. So it's going to weaken that milled out area on the carbon fiber. So not really crazy about that design, but there's a number of their knives that they do that on. So there it is, the Twosun TS219 Jelly Jerry compound flat grind. Nice looking knife. That's that. All right, next, we're going to get right into the TS359. It is a titanium frame lock, flipper and flicker. This one here, I'm just going to flip it out real quick here. This one here is another one that, for me, I can't get my fat fingers in there with the middle finger, but I can do it with my index, but it's kind of awkward. So that one, not real easy, but it does, for what, because I got a beat up finger, and that lump right there in the finger tends to get right in that groove. So, but anyway, that is the TS359 3 3/8 flat grind. If it's a hollow grind, it's got to be about a 2-foot wheel that they're putting that on. So I'm just going to call that a flat grind. It is a kind of a compound. Well, that's not real. No, that's not real. That's not sharp there. That's just a swedge right there. But I like how the shape of the knife, they follow the same contour. They kind of got that sloped right into the blade. It's kind of unique. Titanium frame, good lock bar access. They have T8s on the pivot and on the back spacer back here. And then these are T6s on the lock bar insert. Milled titanium pocket clip, micro milling. The titanium pocket clip is smooth. There's micro milling on the frame, which I don't know if that's coming through or not. Probably not. It's kind of a stone wash micro milling on there. Beautiful knife. Somewhat relief milling on the inside. It is a little on the heavy side. I believe it's like 4.6. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, 4.6. So it's a little bit heavier in terms of the ratio on the blade length. But it's a hefty guy. It's got the stone washed, smooth titanium back spacer. It goes much further on the knife than that TS219. I'll just kind of show you the difference right there. This is about 2/3 of the distance on there. This one here is S110V, if I missed that. Both of these are on bearings. This is, the blade stock is 0.16 inches, so it's a little bit thicker than the TS219. And this is 20 thousandths behind the edge. So it's a little bit thinner behind the edge than the TS219. This is a Tepe design. You can see the his logo right there. One internal pocket clip screw, which is nice, which means this is milled out here. So that's going to remain pretty secure to that frame. Pretty flexible. Both of these clips are flexible, which is nice. And that's that. Good lock bar access. This one here, it's got much more early on the detent. Right there, you're past it. So your finger is kind of still underneath it when it gets past it. So that's that. That's a TS 359 Tepe design, TS 219 Jelly Jerry design. So that's that. I'm going to switch down to the dual camera mode just for a minute. I've got some knives that I'm going to be doing coming up here, just to give you just a quick snapshot. I got a Spyderco Swayback, which if you guys haven't gotten, there it is right there. I opened it during a live stream with Kevin and Jason. They got them at Blade HQ. I think they're out of stock everywhere. Blade HQ has got this knife right now for $189. And I'm going to tell you what, it is a phenomenal knife. It's in my top 20 of my knives. It's going into my rotation. I bought 3 of them. I mean, there's very few knives that I buy double of, but this one I bought 3. I'm going to give one to my son. I'm going to keep one for myself. And I got one as a backup in the event that there is somebody that I want to keep it for. At any rate, I got this one, the Spyderco Swayback. I got the Drunken. I got the titanium dog tag knife, which is kind of cool. I got a Max A Sandstorm 2.0, the Riot T1000 Terminator. I got the Demco River Wolf. I got the TRM Atom, and I got more, as you can see over here. So that's what's coming, guys. Any questions on these, let me know. Twosun, you can't beat them dollar for dollar. The value is there. For what you get, you're not necessarily going to get the Shirogorov type fit and finish, but they're pretty damn good. Dollar for dollar, you can't beat them. So please like the video, subscribe. Any questions, leave them in the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing tonight yet a review on the Swayback. I'll hopefully have that posted tomorrow. So in the meantime, this is Diener. I'm signing out.